What a crowd. I feel very honored and privileged to be here tonight. My name is Dean Anderson. And I first want to say thank you to everybody who's been going to rallies, because they have done so much to lift my spirit, and I think the spirit of lots of other people who have been going. A lot of us feel very anxious, threatened, and fearful right now. I'm one of those people. I sometimes have problems sleeping. And I have this little book with me right here, and this is a book that I've had since the late 80s. And in this little book, I had a register of all my friends that were dying of AIDS back then, and their ages. And it was a really traumatic time to see my friends just disappearing one after another. And now I realize that there's going to be families all around the globe that are going to be dealing with the same kind of issues because we've cut funding for people with AIDS around the country, in other countries, and possibly even here in the United States. And I think it's time to get outraged. Back then, a group came together called ACT UP. And I want to say thank you, everybody, for been putting these rallies together. But I also think that ACT UP could serve as a model for what we could do to maybe even be more effective with our rallies. We don't want to use violence, but we do need to make our voices present. Trump is great at this. He says, oh, the immigrants are eating your dogs. I'm going to take over Canada or whatever, and sucks all the oxygen out of the room. We have to do the same sort of thing. I think we should be doing things like having our rallies on interstate passes with big signs hanging off the passes, Trump is a traitor, support our Constitution, things like that. We're calling out groups that are enablers. The Missouri Hospital Association, they voted in favor of our current governor who is running on election denial. This is an organization that should be standing behind evidence-based information instead of election deniers, yet they came out supporting our current governor who is an election denier, when they had a perfectly good alternative with Crystal Quaid, who actually was far better on women's health issues than our current governor. We should be protesting in front of the Missouri Hospital Association. We should be protesting more at the Capitol. We have a lot of work to do, and we need to take our anger and we need to force it, to channel it into change. I think we could be doing things like die-ins at the Capitol, with blood on our hands, to show that we're upset about the people whose health is being endangered when we cut Medicaid or when we cut things like USAID. And then there's also the Board of Curators. And I wanted to, I don't know how much time I have, 30 seconds. Okay, the Board of Curators, there was a sign on campus, I won't look it up. There was a sign on campus that had something like, regardless of your nationality, your race, your country of origin, your religion, your sexuality, your gender, whether you've served in the military or not, you're welcome here. That's simple. And they had to take those signs down all across campus. They razor blazed them off the walls, and when no one was looking. And one of the pillars at the MU is diversity. And yet here we are scraping down little signs around the campus that just welcome people here who are different. We should be embarrassed and ashamed. It's going against what our pillars stand for, and we should be also protesting at Board of Curator meetings and on campus as well.